Hello everybody, Earl Music here, United Country Real Estate, and welcome to another episode of Bourbon with Your Broker. This is a very special one. As you can see, I have three very pretty ladies with me. We're going to start down here. This is Shannon Norton. She's one of our rock star real estate agents in Orofino, Idaho. This here is my beautiful wife, Emily Music, and she primarily works out of our Grangeville office, but she is, compliance officer. What's your official title?
Would be
Boss me around.
Managing broker.
Managing broker, there we go. And then this is Tammy Carey right here beside me, another rockstar agent we have down here in Orofino, Idaho. And so this is a kind of a special Bourbon with Your Broker. Tammy and I are both sampling some Buffalo Trace we've had in a previous episode, and these two here got really full glasses of iced tea.
Iced tea.
And so so we're just having a good time sitting here and talking about the office here. And if you guys don't know this, in our area, we have just moved into a brand new office in Orofino. This was run by another real estate company for many, many years, and they were able to retire. And we took the opportunity. Our lease was up at the office we had been in for many years before. We just took the opportunity to move over here. It fit us a little bit better, but in that move, we have an empty desk.
We do.
And it's time to fill it.
Yeah, and so I was thinking these two have so much fun working together. We thought we might give somebody the opportunity to come in here, and so we are going to be kind of particular on who we invite in. We want to make sure that you fit in with United Country and the personalities that are here. But I thought I would do this real fast and maybe talk to each one of these lovely ladies about what they enjoy about being here in the brokerage. And maybe you're a real estate agent out there that's not maybe happy with your broker or your brokerage or where you're at in your real estate career, maybe looking for some sort of a change. And so we would very much like to meet you. And and if it's something that works out for all of us, that would be fantastic. But Shanda, we're going to go ahead and just stay with tradition and start at your end.
Okay.
And if you'd like to talk a little bit about United Country, I'd appreciate it.
United Country is a great franchise to work for, and Earl and Emily are family now, so I consider them family. So I've only been here for a couple short years with them, but I feel very at home here, very comfortable. We have lots of support. Anything we need, they're there to help us with. And I was with a United Country branch in Colorado before I moved up here, and United Country as a whole is a great company. The advertising that we can provide is top notch. Any help that we need, it's a phone call away, and everybody's just so nice, and it's just a really good family-oriented company to work for.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That is actually one thing that Emily and I are really big on inside of our company is we really enjoy that our agents actually enjoy each other, and we don't have a lot of that kind of infighting sometimes you'll see out of bigger brokerages, and it's every person for themselves. We really like the team aspect of helping each other out and being happy for each other and that kind of stuff. So, Emily, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Oh, wow. Think of anything to say.
She's super excited I put her on the camera. Apparently we should have given you Suburban.
I think Emily is great with managing the office, keeping us all motivated, setting up, conventions, and just wonderful.
I think anyone that's out there that's been married can appreciate. I tell my kids, when you find yourself in a hole, you should quit digging. I'm about to dig pretty deep.
Oh no.
So on another note,
let's move it on. We'll move it on.
Okay, right. I got it.
Okay, that sparked it.
I was just thinking of something else, and then my head went blank because I'm blonde. But when we first moved to Grangeville, we were had just come out of the Boise area, and this was such a difficult area to learn the ropes on because nothing is the same here. And we got what I like to call the Idaho County retirement plan from his parents. Hey, you're working here. That's great. By the way, you're either out of a job or you take over the brokerage. So we kind of just went in head first, and we've got to develop a culture among all the agents, and we've made some mistakes, and we've grown, I think, to understand how to help the agents, and we've realized that our business model isn't, you know, basically we're the competing broker, but that our business is actually in the business of agents. So we want to take care of our agents to the best that we can. We want to make sure they have the education, they've got the tools, if there is a problem, we want them to feel like, hey, I need to call my broker because this is a big deal. And I need an answer now. And we're there. We're going to pick up
Any time of the day.
phone. And we're like,
I've called Emily at 10, 11 o'clock at night with questions.
and we want
she's
you
happy
to
to
call
help.
us. And it's a family culture because
More.
that's how we have all of our family working for us.
I grew up in a family business, and everyone that ever worked for us eventually goes to where it becomes family. But that is one thing too. Is not only being able to call us, if there's something that's a big problem. But I really prefer my agents call me before there's a big problem, and we can help sometimes work our way through it and make sure that there is not an issue out there. And so that is something that none of us ever like to deal with problems, but I've always found that if you can cut it off, get to it before it starts snowballing, it's the best way of going about it. And so that's another thing that we always encourage our agents to. If you get yourself into a position where you're not sure about whatever's going on, call us up. I always make the joke, between Emily and I, we make one barely capable broker, and so between the two of us, we usually come up with some pretty good ideas. And to give you some of Emily's background, she was a real estate agent for many, many years. She's worked for Century 21, a Keller Williams, an Independent, United Country.
Yep.
And so she has been there. She's seen it. She's seen the training. She's been through all that. And
20 years.
Yep. And she watches more podcasts and reads more about real estate than anyone I've ever met.
I'm going to make sure I know what's coming down the pipeline from.
If you're ever short of an idea, ask Emily. She'll fill your head with ideas.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep, I just rebranded Myra in our Grangeville office.
Yep.
She's going to be selling ranches like nobody's business next year.
Yep, for sure. So, Tammy, we're going to move to you real quick. If you'd like to talk a little bit about your experience. You've been with our office for about a year now.
Yes.
And so, how has that been for you?
Wonderful. United Country has the support that you need. They're definitely not a rent-a-broker.
Yes.
They are here to support and help us achieve our goals. And the lifestyle properties, it's just really nice in the rural area to be able to serve our clients with their real estate needs. So we don't sell a lot up at the golf course because we don't really have the golf course here. Mm-hmm. And we're more in our boots and snowshoes and out, running the muck. So definitely if you are a rural type person and enjoy the farms, ranches, and that type of lifestyle, this is the family and team for you. Yep. So give us a call.
Yeah, and I'm really glad you brought up the rent-a-broker. That was not planned, but it sparked something in my memory. Here about 2 months ago, the Real Estate Commission here in Idaho sent out a letter to all the brokers in Idaho. And I was absolutely floored with what it said. And I know the general public probably isn't watching this after we started we were talking to real estate agents, but whoever's out there, the designated broker is supposed to be supervising, training their agents, knowing what they're doing, where the earnest money, that stuff is going, contract writing and all that kind of thing. And the letter that came out from the Real Estate Commission is they're getting phone calls every single day, multiple phone calls from agents. And they're saying, who's your broker? And these agents have no idea who their broker is. Don't know the name of the broker who is supposed to be supervising them. Just absolutely blew me away. Can you imagine that?
No.
And it is a huge issue in our industry right now, in my opinion, that there are, you call them a broker, I call them a do-nothing broker, but there are agents out there completely unsupervised, never had any kind of real training in their lives, out writing contracts for you in your biggest transaction you'll probably ever do in your life. And so you might want to watch out for those and really know who you are dealing with. And if you're an agent lost in one of those brokerages right now thinking, you know, this $3.99 a transaction thing really isn't working out real well for me, we'd love to talk to you and help you out there. And so maybe it's something that you'd fit in the company, maybe not, but we'd love to talk with you. We're always building relationships. And so whether you end up with our brokerage or another one, we know we're going to work together. So we always enjoy working with great agents. And so we'll for sure enjoy the time of just sitting down with you, and maybe you can share a bourbon with us.
Or iced tea.
Or an iced tea.
All right, Steve.
So thank you very much. I hope if you're still watching this video, I hope you got a little bit of enjoyment out of it. Thanks again for watching another episode of Bourbon with Your Broker. And maybe one day you'll be here sitting here with me and having a bourbon with your broker. Thanks again. Bye.
Cheers.